Howdy folks, High Value DMD. Please let me earn your subscription. Don't just give it to me, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like, let me earn your comment. Today this video is called, I gave up everything for this. And I was thinking the other day, in 2018, I finished college and I got back home and I had no idea what I was doing. No clue. I didn't get into dental school like I wanted to. I was back home. I was working a couple of crappy jobs with low pay. Actually, at the time, I was making $12 an hour, and I thought I was doing amazing. I was on top of the world for just a moment. But I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing. And then after a while, as the year went on, I knew that I couldn't stay where I was because nothing was going to happen for me back home. No one was going to come help me. No one was going to save me. And so I decided to take a chance, and I uprooted my entire life to a different state in order to try to make what I wanted happen. And ultimately it did. I'm now in dental school, and I am in my 4th year of dental school, and I'm almost done. Here in 7 months, I'll be a dentist. So far, I finished and passed a couple of my licensure exams, my ADEX exam, and I'm waiting on my results for my written board exam. But I've just been reflecting on the last 5-6 years of my life and what I've done and why I have done it. And I have missed out on a lot back home. I gave up everything to come out to where I am now. I've missed a lot of time at home. A lot of my friends have moved on with their lives. Not away from me. I still keep up with them. But they have houses. They're married. They're still back home, and they're able to see their family quite often. But I can't. And I'm not going to lie, that hurts a lot. That hurts to not be able to see my family as much as I would like. You know, I've missed birthdays. I've missed weddings. I've missed, my grandfather's birthday. He turned 90 this last Sunday, actually. And I wasn't there. I wasn't there to be with him. And all my grandparents are alive. Thank God for that. But this video is sort of a warning to those out there that are planning on making a big change, a big move in their life. It's a warning to you. Be careful with the choices that you make, because you will give up some things for other things that you want. And I'm not getting on here to say that this has been a terrible journey. No, this has been a great journey. One of great growth and exploration. I've learned so much. I've traveled to a ton of different states. Geographically, where I'm based, I've been able just to explore a ton and learn more about the world. And I would have never gotten that if I would have stayed back home in my safe little bubble. Gone just an hour down the road to the school, down the road, and that's all she wrote. You know, I wouldn't have met the girl I'm dating now. There's so much that I would not have experienced and learned. And who knows, I may not have gotten into dental school. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to become a dentist if I didn't move. But count the costs. Count the costs of this next decision you're about to make. Because there's tangible costs involved. I've spent 5 years doing what I'm doing now. Those 5 years, I could be doing something else. For instance, my dad's a carpenter, home builder, and just the other day, I was looking at all this stuff about carpentry on the internet, and I was thinking, all of these years that I've been spending doing what I'm doing now, I could have been learning different skills like that. I could have been learning carpentry, and that's something I'd like to do and get into. But I've spent time learning medicine and dentistry instead of that. You know, I spend time learning medicine and dentistry, and I haven't had as much time focusing on my guitar, which I'm glad that 4th year has been a little bit more free time, because I have learned some more songs. I've gotten better at singing and playing guitar. But all of that time I've put over here, I could have been doing over there. All of those ski trips my family took, I didn't get to go. I didn't get to go because I don't get a spring break at my school, and they go on spring break. I see a lot of people my age, they've gone to different countries and this and that, and I've gotten to travel to different states, but it's only been for really dental related things. It's not really been just for leisure. So in those 5 years, I could have been, I could have just like gone to Australia or something and worked on a stinking yacht. You know, I see the show Below Deck, and I think, wow, what an amazing experience these young people are getting. Below Deck Caribbean, Below Deck Mediterranean, whatever. They're getting to get off the dock, and they're getting to meet people from all over the world and see all these different things. And I could have done stuff like that. I could have studied abroad or worked abroad. I could have worked for the Southern Baptist Convention and gone abroad and stayed abroad, like learning Spanish better, because Spanish is something that I enjoy learning, and I'm actually decent at. I'm not the best, but I can definitely communicate. But I could have been spending more time focusing on that. While I have gotten some experience with patients in Spanish, I could have been honing that skill in the last 5 years. I could have been perfectly bilingual, excellent at that language. But I chose to do what I'm doing now. It is a trade-off. You will trade off things, and you may not realize it at this moment. You may not realize the opportunity cost at this moment. But this video, I hope, serves as a reminder to you. And I hope you just consider this and think about this. Thank you for tuning in today. As I said, please let me earn your subscription. Don't just give it to me. Until next time.